Hey guys, good morning. It is Wednesday, September 4th. We have numbers of 4 and 25 today. 4 is about grounding, stability, control. It's also about your roots, your foundation. Where do you belong? And the number 25 it's about changes in intimacy, changes in harmony, or changes in balance. Could be changes in a team. Okay, and the additional numbers are 17 and 17, which to me that's like an expressing an awakening, or expressing harmony within a relationship. It depends, because it can go the other way too. Okay, 4 can be about somebody trying to control you, and 7 can be about a destructive relationship pattern. And then of course the 17 and 17, for me, that kind of points to the star card, the wish card, the dreams card, new dreams. And the thing is, it also equals 8, so it can be about your ability to cope. Okay, so altogether, in the positive note, you're trying to keep yourself grounded because you may feel slightly unseated. You could be treating somebody different if you're having control or power issues with them. And you may be able to get control over yourself because you want things to stabilize. Okay, so basically you're figuring out how to cope by just allowing things to be, because you recognize that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, so you may have been irritated or frustrated in the last couple of days, and that's kind of, you're still irritated and frustrated, but you're not wanting to kill people now. You're just picturing them on fire in your head. And the thing is, it's not time to go yet. And a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, why? Why must I be tortured? Why must I be victimized? Well, to teach and learn. We are here to teach and learn. And a lot of us who have taught ourselves, who we've developed our own tools in how to cope and how to deal with things. And we've managed to figure out how to get control over ourselves. And it's hard. It is not easy, It's easier said than done, but it takes active practicing and active participation with complete conscious awareness of exactly what is going on, the cycle of energy. Because if you become stuck in the negative energy loop, what do you get? You get more negative energy. If you're freaking out, oh my God, why, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get more of why, or more situations in which you're asking why, because that is victim mentality. We've still got a lot of planets in Virgo, so, a lot of us could be spinning. We're in our heads a lot. People aren't really wanting to talk a lot. We've got so many planets in Earth energy that, you think it'd be extra grounding, and for some of you guys, you did get some extra grounding. You did get held back, okay? But it feels unseated because too much Earth, not enough air, not enough water leaves us quiet but active, okay? And the fact that we're being forced to stay put makes us feel like we're stuck in a loop, stuck in a cycle, not just mentally, physically, okay, and spiritually too. I have to tell you guys, a couple of days ago, I was so angry. I was so angry at the beginning of the week, I actually lost touch. I lost my grounding. I was literally unseated. I was off my damn rocker. I was so pissed, okay, and I did not take it out on anybody, but I had a lot to say. And I didn't say to the person I was angry at. I just kind of expressed it vivaciously to friends around me. So it took a lot of my energy, and the only way I could express it was by venting. to some friends, and it took 3 days, okay, actually 2.5, because I woke up on the third day feeling a little bit better, and I was able to keep it under control. And by the fourth day, that anger was completely gone. But I have to tell you guys, the number 77, when you see 77 a lot, even 777 and 7777, okay, 2, 3, and 4, multiples of 7, when you keep seeing 77 like I do, like 3 to 5 times a day, that's meaning that you're in total alignment, that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So I have to admit, those 3 days where I was angry and I couldn't even get my anger under control, I did not see, that was the first time pretty much all year that I have not seen the number 77. And I tell you what, it scared the shit out of me. It's like, no, oh no, I can't lose, I can't lose being able to tap into my messages, to my spirit guides, because I was overtaken with the 3D anger and frustration, right? Okay, so I had to cool my jets. I had to cool my shit and realize that, it's not time to leave. Okay, journey is about taking a physical journey. It's about arrivals and departures. So there's nothing happening right now. It's almost like a standstill. But the thing is, we're not stuck. It's because the universe is working things around you, trying to, push things your way. But you got to stay positive in order to be in alignment, or you're going to miss these things. You miss out on these things. So I got cut off from my inner intuition, and I was like, oh no freaking way, I can't. I need to chill. And like, it was almost panic that set in, like, oh my God, my guides aren't here to guide me. I would be completely lost. But I was lost in the 3D, and I've worked so hard to get out of the matrix that I could have kicked my own self in the ass, because, and that's Virgo too, self-criticism. Oh, frick, I lost it. I better do something quick. Okay, so a lot of us are being forced to stay right where we are because there's magic going on around us. Okay, we're not able to end whatever this, we're not able to stop from being victimized. So I feel like this is an exercise in patience where we teach the victimizer something, but we're not teaching them a lesson, because that would be out of vindictiveness. Okay, you can't fight fire with fire. Okay, you can't fight 3D with 3D, because where does that put you? In the 3D. Squarely in the 3D, literally. And mathematically. So basically, somebody's about to learn a lesson here. But the thing is, you always got to remember to come from your integrity and a place of compassion, because if you don't, what happens is you accrue the negative karma for that. If you, I'm like, oh no, I was so angry and I was so mad for 2.5 days. I wonder what consequences I'm going to suffer. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's not yet time to leave, because there is still something that has to happen. I don't know if this person that you're having issues with they're being taught the lesson from the conjunction in Capricorn, or if this is a confrontation that's going to allow them to confront themselves, so they can really get a good look at how they're treating people. Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, the World, Princess of Wands, and Sun. Okay, so this is basically saying that cool your jets if you have to, meditate, because the Four of Swords is about silencing the fears. It's about quieting the mind, taming the triggers, and grounding yourself, most likely in medication. I didn't mean to say that, but for some of you, yes, you're medicating yourself. This is basically a vacation, taking a break from it all in order to, this is the getaway, getting away for some peace and quiet, and not letting all the noise and the distraction going on around you affect you. Okay, because you're handling a lot. You got a lot on your plate. You're stuck in a situation that feels like it's a dead end. But the thing is, yeah, take some time out for yourself. If it's affecting your health, by all means, take take the vacation. Take a vacation. Take a couple days off. Like this past Labor Day weekend was excellent because I needed that extra day off. If I could, I would take a whole week off because I really need to like deprogram what the daily occurrence is, especially if it's a major stress factor. Okay, Queen of Wands, an inspiration. This is that sexy bitch, the one that everybody looks at and goes, God, she's beautiful. How the hell does she do it? How does she stay bright, shiny? How does she stay energized? How does she keep going? Okay, and this person, you know, it's a leader. They tell their story, where they've been, how they got there. They share their tools, the ideas that they came up with to help them cope with particular situations. Okay, so this is an enthusiastic, dynamic person. Okay, and you may, oh yeah, the last time I was looking at her, she had like fireballs. She had like angry, she looked angry, the lion looked angry. There's this energy just blazing off of her. Look, she's holding like, everything she's touching is on fire. She's got a fireball and a fire wand, and she's, there's definitely something bothering her. And she's feeling very passionate, okay? Like I said, very angry, very, very upset, and you need to get away. You need to take a break, even if you can't leave a job or a house or get away from a particular person, you know, just a short break, maybe even just a day by yourself. Play hooky if you have to. But the thing is, try and keep yourself calm because eventually things are going to come together. You do have the World card. Okay, the World card is Saturn. Like I was saying, there's Saturn in play here. You know, the Time Lord, the Karma Lord, putting everything in order. And while it's Virgo season, it's organizing everything, putting things in order. So there is this default line. Things are working out the way they are, or they're not working out the way they are for a particular reason. Okay, you're set in place for something. I know it doesn't make sense, but you have to be okay with the unknown. Try your best to get a grip as much as you can, because sooner or later the truth is going to be revealed to you. Okay, everything's going to come together soon. Look at that, Princess of Wands. So Princess and Queen of Wands. Some of you guys are really frustrated. Some of you guys are really, really frustrated. There may have been some anger expressed. This is also an immature energy, so it's impulsive. Okay, so the impulsivity at work. You may feel like resorting to, this is at work. You may feel like resorting to juvenile behavior, like, you know, as soon as somebody walks out of the room, you know, there's this snide, quiet whisper, like, bitch kind of deal, right? But you're dealing with, you know, you're in place. You're not initially doing confrontation, but you're expressing it in a way that's not loud, but there's definitely a lot of passion and a lot of anger about it. The Sun is usually about things going well, but this is beginning and ending. So it's like you're getting a grip on the impulse to speak out angrily. Okay, because it is in you. It is in you. You really want to go there to that teenage smartass talking shit comments, but you can't. You know you can't, okay? Because first of all, you're at work. Okay, and second of all, orange and yellow. You want to act like a grown-up. Okay, you don't want to be juvenile about something, because that only shows that you have not grown. Okay, so stay in your integrity, stay in your compassion. This is just a warning, guys. You know, can we get a little clarification about the Sun, please? Clarify the Sun. The Sun is usually a symbol of everything going well, but it's a lot of energy, and for a lot of you guys, you work with somebody who's older, somebody who's set in their ways. There may have been some changes in them recently, but you know, in the background here, they're showing me the light. So there's 2 lights back here, and only 2 of them are on. So there's been some changes, but it's superficial. It's not deep enough yet. So there's something, roots are being pulled up. Roots are being pulled up to see the light of day. The sun also illuminates or shows what somebody is really about. So somebody could have changed their attitude also. They could have went to a 3D attitude. They could have projected or blamed or manipulated, or all 3. And the thing is, 5s. In the traditional tarot deck, these are about changes. A change that has to be made. And what was the last one? 5 of Hearts. Disappointment. Yeah, so somebody's literally on fire. Somebody has made some changes, or they changed their minds, but all the lights aren't working on. It's almost like what their demands are kind of half-cocked, like they weren't completely thought through, but they're set in their ways. So it's like they had this half-ass informed opinion about you, or half-ass information that they're intaking in regards to you. It's taking quite a bit of strength to be able to work with this person. And the sun shines a light. So there's a relationship that is in question right now. Let me clarify the mature man, please. Was that the Wheel of Fortune I just saw? Nope, King of Swords. Yep. Okay, so they're very diplomatic. Saturn, Saturnian, Leo. So what do we got? We got Saturn, we got Leo. It's like this person is trying to be diplomatic. They're thinking they're doing the best, but it might come off as cocky. Look, even the horse looks mad in here. It's almost like they were riding you. They were riding you. You're frustrated, and they think they're doing the right thing. Okay, strategic manipulation. Because look, he's sitting on the horse. He's laughing, holding his sword up, because that's what, you know, he's cutting you with the sword, cutting you with the word. So they may be insulting you. They may be talking shit behind your back, or they may have talked shit to your face. And then look, the horse is angry. That's the workhorse. He's riding the horse, making them do more, and using cutting words. So this person has put you down in some kind of way. You're definitely victimized. They may have been saying that you're not enough, you're not doing enough, or and they did it in such a way that it was insulting, degrading, belittling, and it was an attempt to manipulate you into doing something. It was almost like reverse psychology, but it was reactional. They did not think it through clearly. You know, like I said, they went off half-cocked. There's only one light, and it's the front light. It's not the back light. So this is superficial. It's like they didn't put a lot of thought into it. They thought and said, okay, I'll do this. If I do this, then they'll do that. But the thing is, they didn't know you well enough. They didn't think deeply enough about the consequences to their actions. Okay, so while they victimized you, now they've got some consequences coming. Okay, thoughts, high honor, and community. They could be thinking, this could. Let me get a couple cards to clarify this. Let's clarify thoughts. It's too hot that on here. Okay. We got thoughts, high honor, and community. So let's clarify high honor. And let's clarify community. Okay, so thoughts. When I look at the thoughts card, it's about your partner. So this could be something happening at work and something happening at home. Or this could be the fact if you're working with somebody or under somebody at work, this could literally be them. I understand that over here we do have the mature man, a changed man, but this could be a sign of them aging because of the stress that they're feeling. Because they're coming from that 3D place, it does have a way of making you feel old or stressing you, wearing on you. Okay, so I feel like it's the same person, but for some of you, this is your lover, and this is the place where you work, probably your boss or whoever this person is. They're slightly older than you, or they've aged because of stress, probably because of their pattern of thought and how they think. Okay, so thoughts. Looking back to the past, how did I treat this person? Okay, because somebody mistreated you. Okay, if this is this person, if this is a main male for a lot of you guys, then they're going to be reflecting with the Saturn South Node conjunction in Capricorn. They're taking a look at the past, how they've treated you, how they've talked to you, everything they've ever done to you, every minor infraction. I did this, I did that. Okay, and it's time that they assess exactly what they've done. Six of Swords, this is passage. So we've got 1, 6, and then we have 6. Okay, so there's a lot of thoughts to the past. There's definitely a pattern of how you've related to this person in the past, and the past, and the road that you've traveled. So, you know, somebody could say, remember when we used to do this? Or, yeah, back in the olden days, reminiscing. Okay, this could be looking at old pictures. This could be just absolutely thoughts. They could be thinking about women from the past, you know, the relationships with their parents, with the mother, with the auntie, with the sister, when they were children. Relationships all throughout, all the girlfriends and wives and daughters and nieces and every single female that they've been around. This is about, how was I to these people? Was I good? Did I treat them well? But with all this Virgo energy, you're actually under a microscope. And the thing is, you need to be. This is exactly what's supposed to happen. So for a lot of you guys, if you're questioning, why am I still here? It's because the main person that you're having a problem in question with, they're about to get leveled, okay? They're going to realize some things about how they've treated you in the past, that their actions are actually toxic. They may not realize it. They really may not even know that they're doing that to you. But temperance is about hope, okay? It's about being optimistic. It's tempering. It's taking hot and it's taking cold, and it's making it both tepid, okay, on the same level. So for me, temperance is the leveling angel, okay? Levels the playing field. So it's also about divine timing and waiting for your opportunity to act. So it's almost like this relationship would have been over, whether this is a boss, family, boyfriend, you know, brother, cousin, neighbor, co-worker. This relationship would have been over, but like I said, you guys are in place for a reason, and that is for this person to learn something. So in fact, you've become the teacher. You didn't volunteer for this, but you're being forced to be the teacher because somebody needs to learn, but not out of vengeance, because it's time. It is time for them to learn the evils of their own ways, okay? Because it looks like they don't even realize that. Okay, they're light and airy, la 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 la, I didn't do nothing wrong. They don't even say I didn't do anything wrong because they're not even thinking, oh, did I do something wrong? So somebody's definitely not consciously aware. They're not even aware of what they're doing. Okay, then we have high honor. High honor usually means something grand, something large. So they could be thinking about they could just want everybody to admire and love them. High honor is about praise. It's a 21 gun salute, okay? Firing off the cannons, getting on bended knee. It is praise. It is honoring someone. So it's possible that they're realizing how much people love you and support you, okay? There could have been people telling them things like, oh, your coworker is so amazing, or your mom is so awesome, or this is a female. The male is hearing good things. The community is coming to them, telling them, wow, they're such a good worker, or wow, your mom's so awesome, or wow, your daughter's pretty badass, you know, that kind of deal. He keeps hearing praise, and it's making him think, wait a minute, everybody else thinks they're so great, and here I am thinking that they're really shitty. So maybe I better take a look at what am I missing. If I'm unhappy with them and I just dump some shit on them, and here comes a bunch of people, not just one person, this is community. Look, there's a group of people. These are your fans. These are your admirers. These are the people who love and support you and come to your aid. So there may be people speaking up for you. Mentor of Cups, okay? Mentor of Cups and Five of Discs. Let me read the Mentor of Cups to you first. This is the voice of water. It is the difference between enjoying the finer things in life and sinking into sybaritic excess, like loving luxury or sensory pleasure. It's also learning about receptivity and reflectiveness and sensuality and sharing and loving without owning. And it's nurturing and healing of our own feelings. So since they're thinking and reflecting on things of the past, this kind of tells me that the people person, the people person, this person may feel like they have a certain ownership over you. And finer things in life and sybaritic excess. So that would be too much. Without owning. Okay, so it sounds like that people are going, wow, that's amazing that they can do that. You have such an amazing woman in your life, and there may be a lot of them. They may be people that this person respects, their higher-ups coming and telling them what a great person you have there. Okay, and the thing is, Five of Pentacles is usually ghosting or being left out in the cold. So they could be praising this person and not giving the person, the victimizer, they're not giving them any praise. Okay, not personally. They're saying, hey, you've got a great worker, or hey, you've got a great wife. They're not saying, wow, you're so awesome, you and your wife are so awesome. They're saying, hey, your wife is awesome. So that could have them looking at themselves, okay, because this is also anxiety. So they could be a little unsure of themselves, like, really? How come everybody thinks they're so awesome, yet I don't? Or I'm not happy with them. And the thing is, with the Five of Pentacles, anxiety, this can be projection. This can be projection, blaming somebody else for how you feel. So you may have blamed this person that you're hearing so much good things about. That's funny. Okay, so we've got community here, and I asked to clarify community. Seven of Cups reversed. Okay, so you know who your people are. You know who your supporters are. Now, when it's like this can be delusion. This can be illusion. Like, things are clear, things are foggy. It can also be fantasy and having many choices, but it's reversed. Okay, so it's almost like you're not choosing your crowd, they've chosen you. So nobody asked them to speak highly of you to the person who's been victimizing you. It's just, this is just who they are. You've got a good group of people that love you and support you and back you up. So it looks like you have your crowd. Praise and honor for being a teacher. Okay, so listen, this is what I want you guys to do. Okay, we already got it straight that you need to take a break. Okay, in order to recuperate, to recover your health after feeling so shaken up. Okay, breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So there we go about the silencing the fears and quieting the mind in order to listen to what? To your breath, to ground yourself. Teaching and learning. Oh my God, I just said that. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. So that is what is going on here. Somebody needs your help sorely. And that is the reason why you have not been able to leave, even though you want to. And that was your initial reaction too. You know, out of anger, you're like, fuck this place. But you see what happens? You're here for a reason. You truly are. There is purpose in everything, no matter what it is. Okay, so reverence. It's a number 11. Okay, so this is like a manifestation portal to where you can get a particular goal accomplished. So my intention is to allow myself to live in reverence and awe and to recognize the miraculous creation that I am and that I am part of. Reverence is a state of being that can permanently liberate you from mediocrity. There is nothing mediocre about life. Our small planet hangs in perfect balance in a galaxy within a universe that is believed to be over 13 billion years old. This means that it took 13 billion years to create an environment that could host you and your loved ones. Reverence invites you into a state of awe, discovery, and appreciation for yourself and the world around you. What is this one? Haoli, joyous, happy, cultivating joy. Nice. It's good to have friends and family and supporters that help lift you up, right? Because you are the lifter-upper. You are the lifter-upper, so when you're down, you might need a little help. You get by with a little help from your friends, right? My intention is to allow myself to feel joy and to cultivate habits that are enlivening, healthy, and inspiring. Joy is inspiring, life-giving, and deeply healing. To allow joy, it is essential that you nurture yourself, have healthy relationships, and cultivate forgiveness of yourself and others. It is also important to foster a connection with your inner child and your higher self. It is your birthright to feel joy and a gift back to your own soul and to your loved ones to allow it. Okay, so yeah, basically, be grateful. gratitude and happiness for having this opportunity to teach and to learn. Okay, oh, I didn't say what these were. These two came out. That's right. Ace of Swords reverse and Four of Wands. Okay, yeah. Like how I was saying about the workplace, it's not time for you to leave yet because there's something somebody has to discover. This is new beginnings, okay? It's truth and clarity in communication, and it's also recognition. Live and die by the sword, okay? So there's something that hasn't come to the attention of somebody else yet, okay? And it hasn't been established. Four of Wands, it has not come to fruition. It has not manifested, and it is not a secure base yet because it's coming. It hasn't happened yet, but just to let you guys know, this is about to happen. So just breathe, relax, and be patient, and be your kind, loving, generous self, all right? All right, you guys, I'm out for today. See you guys tomorrow.